What's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? Welcome to another episode of Insomnia. We got one of the pioneers of YouTube, and we're going to be doing some pick'ems when we come back.
New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan in 100% authentic gear. Fanatics, officially licensed everything.
Get ready to dive into a new world of online shopping with the Phins Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor, we're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Phins Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. Hey, what's first and foremost, let me thank you, TD, for allowing giving us a few moments of your time, man. How you doing, my brother? How's everything? How does it feel to finally own the round table this year?
It actually, first off, I'm doing great, and thank you so much for having me, man. It's a joy to be here. What's up, Crypto? I see you in here, man. But the round table, man, it is a beautiful feeling because we've been 3 years in now, and I've been looking sad every year. Now being at the top, it feels beautiful because you see all the miserable faces.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
King of the hill, man. King of the hill.
I know. Well, we better stay. We better stay on
exactly. We better stay up there. We better not fall down.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, it's like I don't think the table could be any more set than it is right now, man.
Right, beautiful. It's perfect. This is how we want to keep it.
Hell yeah,
right.
So, with that being said,
I was gonna say this, TD. I got a chance to watch your stream of the Eagle stream. It so happened to be in my queue, in my YouTube queue, and it popped on. I was like, "Oh, shit, I didn't even see this stream." And then I watched your whole stream, man, from start to finish. It was classic, man. It was epic. I'll tell you, boy. You cornered the market. I know. I said you cornered the market on video reaction, man. There's none like you, man. It was good. When you got that gold spoon, I said, "Uh-oh, is it?" when you had that gold spoon, man. I was like, "He got the gold spoon." I was like, "Oh man, that was crazy."
I try to be a fan, sit back, enjoy the game, and love it. And when we go out there doing crazy stuff, man, I can't take it, man.
It was crazy. I was actually at that game. I was actually in the building. I had pretty good seats. I was like at the 50-yard line.
Hold on, wasn't that in Philly?
Yeah, it was in Philly.
All right, that's what's up.
Yep.
Man.
Yep, I was up there. It was only like a 2.5 hours from the crib.
Okay.
So
yeah, man. This year, me and Crypto, we met at the Giants. I believe the Giants game, man.
The Giants game.
We got to hang out and everything, man.
Nice. So both of y'all up north?
No, I'm in Florida.
Yeah, I figured that. Crypto, you up north then?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just like 5 minutes outside of DC.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Carroll City, down the street from the stadium.
Got it. So Crypto in the DMV, and shake money from the crib. All right, that's what's up.
Yep, DMV. That's why I'll be able to go all to the Washington game. I went to the New England game, and then I was gonna go to that Buffalo game, and the Jet game, and then the Commanders.
Are you going to that? Are you going to that Washington game?
The Washington one, yeah, I'm gonna be there. That's literally, I could actually walk to that game if I wanted to. It's that close to the house. I'm like a 12-13 minute drive from the stadium.
Man, well, that's still a good walk.
Yeah, when you think about it, it'd be like turn out to be an hour walk at that point. At least an hour or two. Yeah. But yeah,
I wouldn't walk if I me.
So
no, because it's gonna be a little chilly. So
yeah. So to recap, last week we had Great One DeVore as our special guest.
Nice.
and he finished at 5-7. Me and Crypto, we tied at 7-5.
Mm,
And
wow.
I
I
had a
got
bad
a
week.
yeah, fucking the Ravens and the Bengals, and of
Screwed me
course the
up big
Bills
time.
lose when we fucking pick them. You
So
know,
who's had the
Yeah.
best record so far?
right now Crypto has a 1 game lead on me.
Well, in any
Yeah. It's real
specific
close.
given week,
My man Anthony Piolucci, he had the best week. He only had 2 losses in that 1 week.
2 losses in 1 week. Yep.
okay, so I got to top him. Okay, that's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. You got a top 2. That's a tall tale. I don't know who he was picking that week. Is that the week he picked the Cowboys over
I
the
don't remember, but
Chargers? I
I
think,
think
or
so.
no, he picked against them.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was the only one that went the other way.
All right, so we
And I
have
still lost a week though.
week 11, and right out the bat, we have the Dubby game of the week. Because finally, we have a
Okay.
fucking good Thursday night game.
Oh yes.
And
Yeah.
W Energy drink, you know what that is. That's you click on the link below, you get right now they're doing buy 150. I recommend getting the starter pack. You get the cup with these 4 flavors. The apple sludge is definitely my favorite. Tastes like a green Jolly Rancher.
Nice.
And of course, Calio cream is my thing. It tastes like just like a creamsicle. All you
Okay.
do is get some, add some water, a little 1 scoop, and you get energy, focus, no crash. I've tried it before. I have videos where I actually do a live reaction. So, but anyway, yeah, that is so
How
that
many ounces you get? I mean, how many servings? My bad.
you
How
get
many
like
servings can you get out of it?
30 servings for like $40.
Oh,
It comes out to it's pretty good. And like I said,
Okay, less than a buck a serving, or a little
yeah,
around
yeah.
a buck. Okay.
So anyway, the game is the Cincinnati Bengals versus 7-3 Ravens. And at the end of the day, look, one of the things that's going around is the fact that there was a picture of Joe Burrow with something on his wrist.
mm.
And they're saying the Brown, because I seen this on Mike Florida, and they saying the Bengals deleted it from the website because they saw something on his wrist. So they don't know if you know something's going on with his wrist or not.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be look, it's a division game. It's gonna be a dogfight. Bengals started off slow like they done for the last 3 years, and that's one team. I don't care what nobody says. You do not want to see in the playoffs if they're on a hot streak. You know,
Yeah, they are good on the road too.
just ask
They're a good
Buffalo.
road team.
But as far as ESPN is giving them a 64.8 chance to win this game. And being you're the guest, TD, we'll let you pick.
I got the Bengals in this game. The Ravens already jumped out. This is what they do. I told everybody they were going to have a hot start. They were going to jump out on everybody, get up there. But as you can see, just like last week, they always have mid-late season collapses, and sometimes they finish it out strong if they can stay healthy. And I think that they'll drop a few, and this will be a loss. The Bengals coming off of a tough loss as well, but I just like the matchups for the Bengals. I love the quarterback matchup versus the Ravens defense. I like the fact that the Jamar Chase, this is an opportunity for him to go off tonight. And mixing it up. The Bengals are a balanced team. They know how to mix it up, and they know how to attack you on every front. I know a lot of people saw what they did early in the season struggling, but that was a hurt Burrow. Now he's more healthy, and at the end of the day, I got the upset in this one. I got Bengals.
Crypto, since you won, since you got we tied and you won the week prior, you get to go before me. So go ahead.
Okay. I'll say this. Given this a division matchup, this is probably when you could throw what the two teams are like on paper out of the window. Most of the time, divisional matchups gets won by intangibles. Given that, I think the Ravens edged them out because they coming off a loss that was devastating. You know, they had that game pretty much in the bag, thing like that. And then it being at home, I think they get the bounce back. It'll be a close victory, but I think more so the Ravens gonna make fewer mistakes in this game. It's going to be the intangibles that win it on this one for the Ravens.
Mm. And I agree everything what TD said. I think that Joe Burrow, I think, is finding his stride. Especially with the weapons, it's hard to. You got all those weapons like you stated earlier, but that wrist thing concerns me a little bit. But I don't think it's nothing major, because you know what I mean. So I'm gonna have to go Bengals. So
I didn't even see that about the
I'm
wrist.
I'm gonna have to go with the Bengals, so I could try to get my lead back from crypto.
You had to go the opposite. Remember, T. Higgins is out now. Shake Money. You don't want to change. You sure?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think that's tough. The T. Higgins missing, but I think they'll still get it done.
T. Higgins.
Yeah. They tend to have good battles though. These two teams.
Okay. All right. The next game, it would have been. I would have had this as another game, because we do the Dolphins games. The best is the game for last game. So you know what I'm saying. But this would have been good if Deshaun Watson would have been healthy. And what trips me out is how people are all of a sudden, oh, you still want Watson? Look, Watson's injury prone. Like, dude, if he would have been, just because somebody got hurt on one team doesn't necessarily they wouldn't mean they would have got hurt playing on another team.
For us, right? Because we're playing totally different teams. The team that knocked them out, we don't even play them.
Every circumstance is different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't correlate somebody getting that we should have had got injured. Oh, he would have got injured for us. You know what I'm saying? So if everything happens for a reason, freak accidents happen all the fucking time. You know what I mean? So that being said, go ahead, crypto. Who you got?
We got the Browns and the who again?
Steelers.
Ooh, okay. The Browns did pretty much. I think they got one of their losses against them, if I recall. The Browns do got good defense, and oh man, and the Steelers as well. This is the thing about these divisional matchups. Not everything goes in a straight line. Pickett's the best rated quarterback in the fourth quarter in the league, and you got Tomlin being the best head coach, pretty much arguably in the league, given the roster construction, and he's in one half game out first place. And then, oh man, I'm gonna go with the Steelers in this one to edge him out in another tight one, because of the Tomlin effect, man. I just think he'll do just enough and put just enough offense to get past the Browns defense. I think they edge him out. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh in this one. It might burn me, but I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh too, because at the end of the day, I like Mike Tomlin, and pretty much Pittsburgh pretty much owns the Browns. You know what I mean? So, as a matter of fact, I remember I was talking to you about how it's very difficult to beat a team 3 times in one season. Pittsburgh beat the Browns 3 times in one season.
Well, I'm going against the grain on both of y'all. We got the Browns in this one. Watson has nothing to do with it because they were winning without him. That defense is legitimate. Kenny Pickett and that whole offense is just terrible, in my opinion. The Browns are going to score points based off of the turnovers of the offense of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh got a good defense, but again, the Browns are ground and pound and play defense. And they are the one team that I feel like does it better than Pittsburgh, because everybody's scratching their head. How in the heck is Mike Tomlin 6-3? How in the heck is that possible?
Well, Pittsburgh is ground and pound.
That's because they clutch.
Exactly. It's because they ground and pound. But guess what team does it better? The Browns. So I got the Browns in this one.
Okay.
Hey,
you got your first loss, TD, then, right?
All right. Trying to help you.
Okay. The Browns, they continue their winning ways on defense.
Oh, damn. Hold on.
That would be crazy if they managed to be in playoff contention by the end of the year.
They still will.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, if the playoffs was to end now,
it'd be the 6th seed.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll be playing the Broncos. Those same not Broncos.
The Browns.
No, the Steelers.
Oh man, we'll be playing the Steelers. Yeah,
We'll
be
get
playing
revenge.
Pittsburgh.
We'll get revenge from the because the last time we were in the playoffs, they knocked us out.
They knocked us out. Yep.
Literally,
The
Matt
Moore game. The Matt Moore game. It's crazy.
All right. And speaking of which, we got the Broncos versus the Vikings versus Broncos.
Vikings versus Broncos. This
and Broncos got their big win. I'm going next, and I'll let you go. I'm gonna have to say Broncos. They got their usually when a team gets a good luck win, they usually lose the next one. I'm gonna have to go with the Vikings. Go ahead, TD.
Okay. Vikings as well. They're gonna keep that Dobbs mania going.
And I concur. No upset specials here. I think Justin Jefferson will be back, if I recall. So he'll have more weapons. So as well, the Dobbs mania continue, and they get the victory.
Nice.
With Jay Jettas coming back.
And you know what's funny is people were trying to downplay Brian Flores' defense, but you know what's funny is with less weapons than they had last year, they're doing a lot better this year for some reason.
Yeah, the Vikings were ranked 30th last year in defense. This year, right now, I think they're pulling 14th or something like that. So
they right in the middle of the pack with
and
less talent, right? Than what we had with them.
Less talent and with some major injuries on the defensive side of the ball in Minnesota. So when you go check out the Vikings fan base, that all they do is rave about what Flores is doing.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's his calling card now, TD. We can honestly say we got a large sample size of Flores and his coaching defensive style. He gets the best out of players that's unknown.
That's true. And
a lot of the calling card now.
A lot of Viking fans are worried, though. They say they don't think they'll be able to keep him next year, but we'll see.
Oh, they think he's gonna get offered finally a new head coaching job.
That's how well they feel he's doing in Minnesota.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Makes sense.
Well, if you think about this,
he turned down the Arizona game. I mean, the Arizona job, right? Didn't he turn down the Arizona job?
Which I think is smart because at the end of the day, look, the way I look at it is, it's impossible to get a third gig. So if you fail at Arizona, forget about being a head coach somewhere else.
That's almost like a setup.
Yeah. Yes. So it was smart, for him to deny it.
And I want you to think about two black head coaches. Right, are going to be in the Hall of Fame. Came from the Minnesota DC position. You're talking Tony Dungy and Mike Tomlin. We're both and Mike. Tony Dungy with his purple people eaters, and then of course Mike Tomlin, and then he got the job for the Steelers. So I don't care what nobody says. I'm glad we have Mike McDaniels, but I still harbor no bad ill will towards Brian Flores.
Yeah.
So
same here. Yep.
And then now we have the Chef Jew special. The Chef Jew special, man. Check this out.
Cupcakes.
Yeah, if listen, it's the holiday season. You got parties that people want. You need somebody to cater your party in the Tri-County area. You hit my man up, Chef Jew. Right at damn, I forgot. I had the wrong one. Let me put another brand in because.
Yeah, those some good cupcakes. If you ever tried TD, that'd be nice.
Yeah, here we go. 786-804-8096. 786-804-8096. My man, Chef Jew, he'll hook you up. Look at this right here, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chef Jew's the best, bro. He made some like from scratch cookies for me.
Oh, that's I like that one. Them cookies. Oh, I love that one.
Look at all this
from
scratch.
I ain't see that one.
Yeah, I've had these cupcakes. I had chocolate, vanilla.
Get me in trouble, man.
Yeah,
right. It's definitely gonna get everybody in trouble.
So hit up my man Chef Jew, man, and let him worry about catering your party. So all you got to do is, worry about your guests. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So hit up my man,
Yep.
Chef Jew. And with that being said, the Chef Jew game of the week is 8-1 Eagles versus the 7-2 Chiefs.
Whew, this is a tough one here, but I got the Chiefs in this one.
Ooh.
Let me reconsider.
I'm going back and forth to that one. Think about it now, TD. Rematch.
I know, and that's the thing. It's like
the rematch factor, man.
You know what? I'm gonna go opposite this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles in this one. It's tough, man. This one
is a tough one. This is crazy.
Yeah, it can literally go. No. I'm going Chiefs. I ain't gonna fool myself.
Is Kelsey breaking out this game? Oh,
yeah,
okay. Well, I ask you this, TD, is Kelsey or Pacheco gonna be the difference maker?
The defense is gonna be the difference maker. See,
defense. So the defense can force them into more mistakes, or more they're not gonna get in a situation where they can run the ball.
The Chiefs have an excellent defense. People don't understand that's what's carrying the team this year. Their offense has actually been pretty bad, in my opinion, but that defense is playing so well. They're still 7-2, not playing good offensive football, and they're actually. If you ask me, they're going to figure it out, especially when you got a guy like Patrick Mahomes, primetime television. I'm going Chiefs, man. This is a toss-up, even game, but I got to go with the Chiefs. That defense playing so well.
All right, Crypto. I mean, who you got, Crypto?
I'm for now. I might change subject to change. I'm gonna go Eagles. It's subject to change, but I'm gonna go Eagles because of the home and the revenge factor. Man, they're gonna show the Chiefs that this is what we should have did to you 8 months ago. That's how they're gonna come out. That's how they're gonna do. They're gonna be so pumped up and motivated to say these are the real Eagles. It might still be a field goal game at the end of the day. But I'm gonna say the Eagles gonna edge them out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the final drive to do it. The final drive.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, because
it's tough, man. It's the toughest one.
Man, yeah, I'm getting all the picks right. Y'all getting them all wrong.
Hey, man, TD gonna end up 2-14 after the end of the week, man.
All right, we have another exciting game. We have the 1-8 Cardinals versus the 4-4 Texans. Which, by the way, man, looks like the Texans found another Deshaun Watson, man. Because I mean,
they did.
Look, there's teams that can't find a quarterback to save their life. This one, he's well, I know it's only his rookie campaign. There's a lot of people who start off hot and then fizzle out. But right now, man, 2,600 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 2 INTs. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. You know what I mean?
That's remarkable. That's Brady-like performance, to be honest with you.
For a rookie. Just
FYI, I think the Cardinals have 2 wins right now.
Yeah, 2 wins. My bad.
2.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, this was a no-brainer to me.
5-4 Texans. My bad.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer to me. The Texans go 500, even though Kyler Murray's back, so they got that dynamic over there with the Cardinals, dynamic weapon. But ain't no quarterback in the NFL in the last 5 games playing better than C.J. Stroud right now.
No.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Right. I mean, this kid is just on a whole nother level of special. I'm going Houston Texans. I'm riding that wave.
All right, Crypto?
Yeah, I concur. At the beginning of the season, you know me, Shake, I said there's going to be a brand new playoff team in each conference. Guess what one of those teams were?
Texans?
The Houston Texans. I chose them to be the brand new team to represent the AFC out of the AFC side. It's always every year, like clockwork, a brand new playoff representative in each conference. Mm-hmm. I chose the Texans, and I'm waiting the wave with their new rookie quarterback. He's doing it with less, too. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of household names over there that he's doing it with. Good defensive coach they playing good on special teams. They lost their kicker, but they
Well,
got this
it helps.
Amendola
It
kid
helps.
replacing them, right?
It helps that they have a Hall of Fame left tackle. I wonder who drafted him.
Yep, it helps. Right, exactly. So Greer agrees with me. He said, we gave y'all that left tackle.
The sacrifices we had to make.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
And that was one of the
Yep.
that was one of the things that made you kind of infamous when you called it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said, you did say we need to get what we can for Laramie.
No, you say
And,
there's a possibility that who's going to be traded, and everybody was pushing back on him.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
going in my neck.
And Xavier and the X too. And X too.
And we'll see how that turned out.
I actually wanted to get rid of X, I was on that train. I was like, let's get rid of this kid. After last year, I was like, okay, time to move on.
I mean, he is declining fast. It's not a slow decline. It's with his groins and injuries, whatever. But we'll see. I think he'll do better with whatchamacallit, with Ramsey on the other side. He doesn't have to cover the number ones anymore.
Absolutely, he'll definitely do better.
Yeah, because if you want them to cover the number ones, I think you're setting them up for failure. So I agree that Vic Fangio didn't put him on Diggs that day because he probably would have got embarrassed even more.
Well, Flores didn't put him on
That's
Diggs either.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He put Noah's him monogamy. Noah is him monogamy. Yeah. That's right.
Him monogamy.
Yep. Him monogamy.
Right. Yeah, man.
That's right.
They threw me off they threw me off the Noah's Ark. Chris Greer did, and sent him to Texas. But anyway, so let's go on to the next game.
Those Texans, man.
We got the 3-5 Titans versus the 6-3 Jaguars, who kind of fell down to earth a little bit. But I still believe in Trevor Lawrence. I think he's doing well. Go ahead, Crypto. Go ahead.
I'll go with Jacksonville to bounce back because that was an embarrassment last week. I don't know what team was out there in San Francisco. That team they got mollywopped. I was like, man, that didn't even look like Doug Peterson coach team. It's like they was deflated. I mean, I was like, what team is this? But I think Peterson gets them back on track. Lawrence, he'll find a way to carve up their defense. I think he bounced back, and I'm gonna go Jags on this one.
Well, you should say that. I was saying that last year too when we played San Francisco. I'm like, who the fuck was this? I mean, what team was this playing?
Yeah, that's true. We got carved up out there too. Yeah,
man. Tennessee got the worst O-line in the NFL. This is an easy one. Jags all day.
Yeah, you probably like that Josh Allen, TD. You won't call that Josh Allen a bum.
Yeah,
you won't call the Jags Josh Allen a bum.
No, he's got they got the best
other
Josh Allen.
You know who the real bum is.
Right.
Oh man,
Jags got the real Josh Allen.
This next team, TD is very familiar with because of his better half.
Oh boy,
the Cowboys versus the Panthers.
All you had to do is show the Panthers, but you got to pick the Cowboys.
The Panthers. Oh man. You don't see upset special in this one?
Stop. Is Hillary excited for this? The Cowboys game? You going to that game?
No, absolutely not. I wouldn't waste my money. The Panthers. Who's gonna go watch the Panthers?
No, I'm talking about the Cowboy, the Christmas Eve game.
Oh no! We're gonna have a Christmas party here. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it'll be pretty dope.
You in Central Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a house divided that day, right?
2-3 hours.
Exactly. Well, it'll be more Dolphin fans here than Cowboys, so I'm good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, not a lot of Cowboys fans coming through.
The wife, my oldest son, and Carter. We got 3 of them.
Carter is okay. Carter and the oldest son.
Well, my other half, my lady, she we had the same thing last Christmas game. She's from Green Bay, so I had to watch that game, that Christmas game at her family's house, and of course Green Bay had a freaking win. But that's neither here nor there.
I know
that hurt.
And my ex-wife, she's a Commanders fan. She's big time, all about the Redskins and the Commanders. But yeah,
Um,
that's country
I
win right
I
now.
don't need to spend too much time on that one, Cowboys.
Yeah,
And
the
I'll put you
Cowboys are
for
good. I don't.
Panthers, right? To get that upset special.
Who?
No, not in this
Oh,
one.
No,
I
no,
can't
no.
do that one. I would now if this game was in week 2 or 1, I might do that. But
Mhm.
I'm not doing it now. I can't do it at this junction. Maybe in week 1 when everybody's coming off their spring, you know what I'm saying, off season stuff, and they catch them off guard. No, I can't do it at this part. I'm gonna
Okay.
go Cowboys in this one.
All right. Now we have another lopsided game: the 3-7 Bears versus the 7-2 Lions.
Lions, same situation. I know Justin Fields comes back, but Lions gonna destroy him.
Yeah.
Wait a
Now,
minute,
and
TD. You think the Lions gonna win big in this one?
I mean, maybe not big, but they're gonna win. You know, I just can't bet
Oh, I
on.
got
I
you.
can't pick the Bears unless they play in another trash team.
yeah,
Okay, all right.
you
I
got
agree.
you got the same thing. You want the Bears? Being that you're from Chicago.
Yeah, I can't go with my Chi-Town people, man. My God rest her soul. My mother was a big time Bears fan, nothing but Bears fan, and that growing up, I was a Dolphin fan, just out of order, man. You want to talk about being out of place, being surrounded by all Chicago fans. But yeah, I can't go Bears on this one. I'm gonna
All
go
right,
Lions.
that's what's up. And we have the 4-5 Chargers versus the 3-6 Packers. And I tell you what, man, I was hoping for the Chargers to win because it's funny. I was doing when I was filming the Insomnia pre-recorded. I watched the replay of the roundtable. Master Work brought up the same thing. If the Chargers win, we'd have a win against a team with a winning record.
Okay.
I don't even consider
Well,
that. Above 500 is winning to me.
yeah, above it, yeah.
Yeah, well, they would have been 5-4. The
They would
Chargers
have to win
so
2 more. Yeah.
Yeah.
the Chargers would have been 5-4 instead of 4-5.
Had
So
they
we would
won.
have so we would have a team. And if Buffalo loses again, we'll have a loss against a team with a losing record, which is the Bills.
Yeah, if the Buffalo loses one more, yep, it'd be official.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I got the oh shit. I like the Chargers on this. I'm gonna have to go Chargers. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Jordan Love? Because he was playing well the early season, but then he turned into it was turned to be a Cinderella story, but then he turned into a pumpkin a few games later.
Yeah, turning the ball over too much for me. Again, he's young, but what I don't like is how when you evaluate a young quarterback when they don't have a good support system around them, a team, it's hard to evaluate them. Whenever you don't have time to throw the ball, nothing's, so I think they just need to give him
the right fit.
Give him one more year after this and see if he does his thing or not.
Yeah, because they do got Christian Watson and they got the running back. But we'll see how I think he'll turn it around. He does have good signs of flashes, whatever. All right, we have the Giants versus the Commanders.
You got to go Commander.
Oh, my bad. Which one did you say you wanted?
Chargers.
Chargers. How about you, Crypto?
I'll go Chargers in this one. I'm gonna get bitten again, but I'm gonna go with the Chargers. So my intuition, I've been going against it lately, and I've been getting burned. But I'll go with the Chargers.
Okay.
I'll go with the Chargers.
Okay, now let's do the Giants and the Commanders. Obviously, I'm gonna go with the Commanders. The Giants are just imploding, You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, what's his name? Something DeVito. I don't even know.
Yeah, Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Little cousin. He's my cousin Vinny. Just call him my cousin Vinny.
Another game with Sam Howell. Sam Howell looks like a good quarterback. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sam Howell and Johan Dotson.
And something I heard Mike Florio bring up is that the fact that the Chiefs fans are saying, God, I mean, they miss Bieniemy because of the schemes. that Washington are doing, they missed those schemes that Mahomes was utilizing. Matt Nagy is not really coming up with good play call. Even though ultimately Andy Reid is the play caller, but Matt Nagy was designing the concepts and everything like that, and they're saying that they miss Bieniemy's concepts and things like that.
That could be part of why the offenses kind of struggle a little bit, been out of sync.
A lot of teams dealing with that. Buffalo with Dayball, a lot of teams missing guys.
Even the Eagles to a certain degree, TD.
True.
Even the Eagles, because they got two different coordinators on offense and the defense. They've been dealing with the turnover.
And look, listen, here's my hot take, TD. I want to tell you, I want to get your thoughts on this. My hot take is the fact that I think, look, the last 3 coaches the Giants fired was in 2 years. You're talking about McAdoo, McAdoo, Judge, and the guy before him. I can't remember. It's not the top of my head. All of them were fired within 2 years. So it want to be something that they get fired Dayball after this year, right? And according to, I heard this on the roundtable, Masterwork says that they're gonna part ways with Belichick.
Maybe.
And if look, at the end of the day, I think the Giants has always been Belichick's dream job. I could see him going to the Giants next year if everything falls into place.
If he decides to resign from the Patriots, I think it's going to take a resignation for Belichick.
So y'all think
he doesn't get fired?
Move on from Dayball that fast?
I mean, the last 3 coaches they fired within the second year.
Yeah, but Dayball did well last year, right?
I mean, so did
he gets grace in that sense, CD.
So did Judge, so did McAdoo,
but this year
so did Pat Shermer.
You lose your quarterback and stuff, though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
they might give him some grace because
Pat Shermer did good his first year. Judge did his first year. McAdoo got him to the playoffs his first year. So, and within the second year, it fell apart, and they fired him. I mean,
you're right, but that'll be
that's a good point. Yeah, that is crazy turnover like that, though.
It's messed up.
I mean, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if you look at the trends, they've have a history of doing that. 2 years, not even 3.
2 years in,
it'd be messed up.
So you say he's got a faster trigger than Stephen Ross? Is that what you're saying?
Faster trigger.
A faster trigger?
Yeah.
Stephen Ross at least wait 3 years.
It's kind of like death row in Texas.
He gets get rid of somebody. Right. Stephen Ross at least give him the grace. He'll let him wait. He'll let him make it to the middle of the season and then fire him on the plane ride home.
But anyway, Buccaneers versus the 49ers. Man.
No, 49ers. They ain't got to play games.
Oh, man. Talk about an upset special here. We're going to vote the Niners
come
up.
on, Crypto.
I was going to say the Niners.
About to say Bucks.
I was going to say upset special. But the upset special, TD, is the Niners beating the Bucks. That's the upset.
Ain't no upset.
Stop.
That's why I'm going with the Niners. They upset the Buccaneers.
Good one.
And they got the same uniform. Look, at the end of the day, man, I'm sorry to say this, but that dude, that Baker Mayfield is not good, man. You got weapons on that team. You got offensive weapons on that team. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you, Brady right now would have this team a lot better than Baker Mayfield would.
Yeah, probably will. It could be in first place. Who's in first now? The Saints in that division.
That's a good question.
Who is in first place in that division?
Yeah,
Carolina only won 1 game. The Saints
Carolina
won, 3.
Probably no Saints. I think Saints are probably number 1 in that division.
Probably number 1.
Yeah,
that's a good question. Who is in first place in that division?
I'm looking up right now. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm looking up.
I think 7 wins might be the division crown.
New Orleans at 5-5. Holy crap, that's a crap.
Oh, they 5-5. Okay, they're 2 wins from winning their division. Then
yeah.
So New Orleans, hold on. New Orleans number 1.
Yeah, number 1 at 5-5.
I thought they was only 4-6.
Mm.
All right,
I was
now
surprised.
let's talk about the Fanatics game of the week. The
Game of the
Fanatics
week.
game. Hell yeah, Fanatics. Get all your
Cool.
officially licensed gear, football, basketball, whatever whatever sports team that you like, whatever. And if you hit the link, it'll tell them that we sent you, and you know what I mean. It'll give us, let them know that we're trying to grow this here at the Phins Tailgate Network. So anyway, the team. This is the the teams that we love to hate. The Jets versus the 5-4, 5-4-5 Jets versus the 5-4 Bills.
Tough game to pick, yeah.
It is tough at this stage. Whew, man.
But
wow.
Well, I'll just get mine out the way. I'm gonna tell you now, the Bills will win the game though. They'll redeem themselves from week one. That bad performance and the bad play they've had lately. They're still a better team than the Jets. They've just been having a bad go at it. Josh Allen will redeem himself. They'll start winning a few games and try to, cement the fact that, it was Ken Dorsey, even though we know it wasn't. Yeah, they'll get this.
Well, here's the thing.
I see your point.
Here's the thing. They hired, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong now, they hired Joe Brady, which is the guy who Herbert was struggling under.
They did.
The Bills?
Yeah, the Bills. From my understanding.
Well, they promoted him for internal as an internal hire, though. It was more like a promotion.
They're not going to be any better, in my opinion.
It's just a play calling. Yeah.
Again, the issue is Josh Allen turning the ball over, and he's not going to turn it over like this the whole season. So he'll have his better games, and this will be one of them, to me at least.
Okay, who you got, Crypto?
I say the Bills do get revenge. I don't think the Jets is going to quite sweep them, because that would be something if the Jets pull off the sweep. But I think the Bills bounce back, and they're going to try to say that, like TD said, with the offensive coordinator Dorsey being the scapegoat, they're going to try to do their best to try to prove that he was the actual scapegoat.
Well, I'm going.
Do it.
I'm going to do the upset special here.
Oh man, Shake going for the sweep. Okay,
yeah.
I mean, put it like this: I wouldn't be surprised though. To get
look,
I wouldn't be surprised if they swept them.
Look, to be honest with you, whatchamacallit, to be honest with you, I am one of the biggest Bills haters. I've been a Bills. I've started following the Dolphins. I became a diehard Dolphins because of Brian Cox. And he's the reason I became a Bill hater. As a matter of fact, I just want to show you quick the Bills trophy case.
Man, wow!
And just a reminder, how many?
That's the latest update too, TD. That's the latest update on the trophy case.
Yeah, and we're looking at, and when people ask me about the Buffalo's Super Bowl window.
Yep. That's it. Got the close sign up.
Yeah, no.
Or you got to get the going out of business sale too.
And by the way, I actually like Dan Mitchell and Rico. I love the Fanatics. They do have some good content creators. I ain't gonna front, but we do get a lot of. We have on the Phins Tailgate. We do have a lot of Bills fans that frequent our chats, and they love to troll. So this is probably one of the reasons why I troll right back.
They get everything they deserve.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. We have one. We have the Seahawks against the 3-6 Rams, and we really don't have to spend too much time on that.
No, we shouldn't.
Now this could be an upset though, but I got the Seahawks.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
this could
definitely be an
up. Yeah,
but I'm
almost ready to be a contrarian. But yeah, if the Rams was playing a little better on offense, I'll pick them. But I'm gonna go Seahawks. They're not playing as good, efficient on offense.
And then now we have the last game, which is the best game. Not
That's
this
the
one.
TD. That's the TD upset
6-3 versus the 5-3 5-5 Raiders.
Go on. All hell will break loose if a different outcome.
We got the Hard Rock. It's the battle of the casinos. Vegas versus Florida. We got casinos, the Hard Rock casinos and things like that. So
battle of the casinos. Yep.
Well, I got the Dolphins, of course.
TD.
Listen, no, we'll beat them by maybe 14 points or so. They got some things they can compete, but we're gonna be too explosive for them. They're not gonna be able to last with us.
And listen, they're gonna have their interim coach is gonna have their Dan Campbell moment, because I remember when Dan Campbell took over, we beat two trash teams, the Texans and the Titans. And then we came back to earth with Bill Belichick.
Oh, it was the Patriots that beat us in that third game.
Yeah, and then that's when Cam Wake got injured for the season. It was crazy.
Okay,
but yeah, man, I think I think we're gonna beat them as well.
Yeah,
I would agree. I would say, even though I know we're gonna beat them, right? The only way we can lose this game is basically somehow miraculously the Raiders, as successful as running the balls as the Chargers did to us in week 1, and play the defense that the Chiefs played. If they put those two combination, that will be the combination they will take to beat us, which I don't think it'll happen.
And here's the thing. This is the one thing that
they can't put that kind of cocktail together.
Yeah, this is the one thing that's very underrated. Is this is going to be the Yale versus Yale. You have Patrick Graham, who's a Yale graduate, and you have McDaniel, who's also a Yale graduate. So they're going to be going against each other. So this is going to be a real chess match between two Yale graduates.
Well, McDaniel
and him, yeah,
Patrick
two
Graham,
Yale graduates, yeah.
McDaniel got him.
Yeah. I tell you what, TD. If the inevitable happens, not the inevitable, but if the unthinkable happens, you want to talk about meltdown to the 10th degree of the Dolphins fan base. It will be catastrophic. It will be something on another level if the unthinkable was to happen in this game. I'm telling you right now, buckle up, because the fan base will be on the cloud, like in a stratosphere.
Bro,
if we lose this game,
you lose to the Raiders and the Bills beat the Jets.
That is the unthinkable. I can't even imagine what Twitter, Facebook, any social media outlet will be.
I'm disconnecting myself that week.
That week, yeah. I think I might. I don't even know when I will just plug in just to listen. I might have to create like 5 burner accounts. Just to go around different.
You can't lose going into Black Friday against the Jets.
That right, because exactly, because that would
man, that would be a disaster. It'd be a disaster, bro.
Yeah, it would.
A loss right now versus the Raiders would be, man,
at home too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It'd take away everybody home narrative.
Yeah.
But anyway,
the home narrative goes away. You got that
TD,
right.
You got to go. But any final thoughts, man? And once again, I humbly appreciate your making this appearance and giving us a few moments of your time, man. I know you're busy, man, with the round tables and your channel growing and things like that with your family. So, any final thoughts before we head out?
No, thanks for having me, guys. Make sure you hit me up and let me come on again at some point.
Sure.
I'll just say football's been fun lately. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, and make sure you hit me up and let me know what my score is, because I know I'm gonna do better than y'all on these picks.
All right, that's for sure. Yeah, because
you might get 3 wins this week, which is a big increase, man.
So what I do was I'm texting. I text all the information to crypto.
Okay.
And then after I'm done, I'll text you the results on Monday.
All right. I appreciate you guys.
You got the 27K now, right? TDE.
Hey,
congrats. You got the 27, right?
Yeah, I just
congrats on the 27, man.
And before you go, man, you gotta shake the cup before you go, man.
You already know.
Yep. Got it. Yeah.
All right, brother.
You got that cup.
All right,
there you go.
Love y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Love you too, man.
Peace.
Yep.
Peace. And that was my man TD. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you,
Yep.
man.
Appreciate it, TD.
So, man,
Yep.
that's another episode of Insomnia on in the books. Man,
Yep.
I tell you, it's
Nice
hard to
show, man.
it's hard to get a hold of him, but when you do, man, he's tell you what, he's a class act, man. That's
Yeah,
why
man.
I still
Right
support
before
him to this day.
Thanksgiving, man. It's been a nice Thanksgiving treat, man.
Hell yeah.
Week before Thanksgiving, man. 4 days, man. Yep.
I will be airing this tonight. I mean, it's
Well,
what
a week
three? It's
before,
three.
my bad. A
Yeah,
week before Thanksgiving.
yeah. We're going live Thanksgiving night at 3 o'clock in the morning
Yeah,
or 2 o'clock.
right.
We'll do 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. So a week from now,
Hmm.
about a week and a few hours from now, we'll be live.
Yeah, and then
Yep.
we'll go live, and then we'll drop. What we're gonna do is our picks at 2 o'clock, and then if anybody is available, we'll drop the link at 3 o'clock, and you know what I mean.
Also, we will invite you to bring your own bottle, bring your own cup, because
Hell
we're
yeah.
gonna have some eggnog
Oh yeah.
and
I'll get
some
some eggnog.
bourbon.
Hell yeah.
Right on that episode, bring your eggnog, bring your best bourbon
Or
for that
or
hour
or brandy, whatever you want.
or brandy. Yep. So bring it and have a nice drink with us while we go through the Thanksgiving Day special.
Yeah, man. But anyway,
Yep.
yeah. So let me ask you. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this game because it's still early. You know what I mean? Let's
All
talk
right.
about this game. This Dolphins game. All right.
All right. Cool.
Now, what do you think are your biggest concerns about this game?
Getting off to a slow start because you've been on a 2 week vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that would be my biggest concern. That a slow start can snowball into panic, which I don't think it will happen. So
Well, we did in the
other than
Panthers
that, I
game.
have no other right. I have no other concern other than just letting a slow start snowball. You know, because we did to a bad team. We trailed 14-0. Um, and Panthers never committed to the run to keep that lead. I just think a team like the Raiders, you can't do that against because they'll commit to the run because they coach said it in that Jet game. We need to run the damn football. If they was to get a lead like that, they'll keep running the ball to squeeze the air out the clock. So that we don't need that happening. We need to get up on them by double digits so we can put them out of that run first offense that they want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's my only thing, Shake, about this particular game because the coach told us what his philosophy is going into the game. He want to get Jacobs involved. They stacking 9 and 8 man fronts against us and playing smash mouth football. This will be our true test for smash mouth football against 8 and 9 man fronts that they gonna try to deploy. I think Vangio should be able to get us through it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a nice little test for that style of running attack. You know. Yep. What about you?
Oh man. Me, I agree with you on that. The biggest concerns and shit.
Hmm.
So
Cool. Yeah. Ali was right. We don't need to overlook this, guys. The team shouldn't because this is a bye week we coming off of. I think was the Houston game our first game out the bye week or the San Fran last year? Who did we play first?
which one?
Which came first, the bye of Houston or the bye in San Francisco?
The bye in San Francisco. Because remember, Houston was the last game. Then we had our bye. Then we went to we
Then we
went to the
flew
West
across
Coast.
country.
Yeah,
Got you. So yeah, the long period off after coming off a we oh yeah, you're right because that game was where they scored 15 in the second half and we scored nothing and our alignment went down and then that just carried on into the next game. Yeah, that's right. So we did have a bye week before San Fran. So yeah, we need to give Pierce the Dan Campbell treatment. you know, Let him lose his third game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, let's say the unthinkable was to happen, right? If we drop the Raiders game,
Mm-hmm.
that gives Buffalo life, and at the same time, they will own the tiebreaker on us, and they will only be one game behind us in the loss column
Yeah.
because they will be 6-5, and we will only be 6-4.
Can you imagine how
That's
insufferable
how
the
disaster. I never thought about that aspect of it. Not
can
only
you
to just
imagine
simply losing to
can
them,
you imagine
we
how
will be only
insufferable
one half game ahead of them in the loss column.
can you imagine how insufferable the Bills fans will be if they catch up to us in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, right. Because it will only take that one loss because they haven't had their bye week. They would be insufferable. They would be, yeah, totally unsufferable at that stage because they would just simply say all we have to do is win out and we have the division. We will relinquish control of the division title destiny. We have control of it now because we have the 2-game lead. But yeah, we cannot lose to the Raiders, and then the Raiders will have a wild card head to head edge over us. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that would just be, it's just on so many levels. Losing to them would be so disastrous for us. It would be on so many levels. Head to head versus them.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo now getting life. Yeah, I would say this is probably our biggest game since the Chiefs and the Eagles. Just thinking about just from a mathematical standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You know how we like to say the good team, the quote unquote good teams are the best, are the big games. You could almost kind of classify this as a big, just as a big game as us beating the Chiefs or the Eagles.
Well, I forgot to mention the Patriots lose their bye week.
Right. Yep. Because losing to them puts them ahead of us in the tiebreaker, one half game in the loss column, tie with them in the win column, and then they don't need to all of a sudden win their division.
the
All they
AFC
have
North,
to do is root for us to lose our division.
the AFC North is I tell you what is look. A lot of people thought the AFC East starting the season was going to be the strongest conference, and it's not looking that way. It looks like
Not
the
looking that way at all.
NFC, the North is. Well, last year we thought the West was going to be the strongest, and that didn't pan out at all.
It pan out at all. Only one team went. No, 2 teams went.
The Raiders, yeah.
Denver and what you call it didn't make it. The Raiders didn't make it.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Raiders made it the year before.
The year before, the Chargers made it in place of them last year.
They should have stuck with
this
that.
year, it's the North.
I think the Raiders should have stuck with that interim head coach. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the one that went to the playoffs that year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they should have stuck with him. They started hiring a brand new coach in McDaniels. That was bad. That was just the worst decision they could have made. They just stuck with him. Maybe they'd be better.
That's your quarterback. Look at your quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, the minute they change the rules, whenever they always have to change the college football rules in order for the Hurricanes to lose. You know, it's a sad situation. Rules get adjusted. The nature of the sport changes in order for the Kings to lose.
They should put them in. They should put them in the Sun Belt, like in a D2 in a classification, so y'all can win more.
Yeah, okay. And the Gators are going to get Tim Tebow back.
Shit, I wish.
In order for them to win, they got to get Tim Tebow back.
Believe it or not, a lot of people would say, "Oh, is Tim Tebow your favorite Gator quarterback?" No. My favorite Gator quarterback is Chris Leak. If I have to pick up my favorite,
I forgot about Chris Leak. You're right. I forgot
the original 12. I loved him. Every time I think of 12, I always say Chris Leak. But now you got to think Tom Brady now.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even 12. Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers couldn't keep his 12. Aaron Rodgers couldn't keep his 12.
Right.
And here, like I said, huh?
Sure, it's not Roger Staubach.
Nah. Was he 12?
Yeah.
And remember the other TB12, remember the original, you know, all right, here's a trivia. You know who the original TB12 is?
Terry Bradshaw.
Hell yeah, you got it. TB12.
Yep. Uh-huh.
But here's a fun fact. Here's a fun fact a lot of people don't every quarterback in the AFC East had their height of the pinnacle of their franchise was when the quarterback wore the number 12. Every quarterback in the AFC East, not including Indiana, by the way.
Wait a minute. Say that again. Every quarterback in NFC East?
AFC East. In the AFC
and
East.
the AFC East, the quarterback
right now,
used to wear number 9 of number 12?
Like I say, excluding Indiana, the Indiana, because they were once in the East.
Right.
The AFC East, as currently constructed, all 4 of the AFC East teams had hit the pinnacle of their franchise when the quarterback wore the number 12. You have the Jets won the Super Bowl with Namath, who wore 12. You got the Bills, who went to 4 Super Bowls straight with Jim Kelly, wore 12. Tom Brady had their dynasty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
12. And we went undefeated with
God damn
Greasy, who wore 12.
With Greasy.
You
know what? Maybe freaking Marino should have wore Greasy's number, goddammit. And I'm mad at Marino now. Because he would have won like 5 Super Bowls in a row with that number. I'm pissed off now.
Hey,
that's gonna be my new theme now. Marino should have wore number 12.
Well, to be fair,
that's what I'm saying.
The only Super Bowl MVP who wore 13 was that safety in the 72.
Scott.
Yeah. He won the Super Bowl 72 MVP.
Right.
Jake Scott.
Right. Man, that's a good thing you pointed out, Shake Buddy. All these number 12s in our division.
Yeah,
the pinnacle of the franchise wore that number.
Yeah, and they're all retired. So you're not gonna see another number 12 in the AFC East.
Right.
You won't see one for Buffalo. You're not gonna see one for Miami. You're not gonna see one for the Jets because that's why Rodgers had to wear number 8. And you're definitely not gonna see one for New England.
And you got to remember, Rodgers wore even though Rodgers used to wear 12, the previous guy that was the staple of the franchise was number 12.
Joe Namath.
Right. Joe Namath was it. You know, that is a number that needs to really be considered. You know how color also always say the name of the quarterback. Well, hell, the number of the quarterback. If you're not wearing number 12, you're not destined for greatness.
Yeah, think about this too. Look at except for the Cowboys where they won 3. Terry, when Terry, look at the Steelers. They won 4.
They won
Super
4
Bowls
with number 12.
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers won the one. Green Bay won. Even though I think they won one. They won one with 4 Brett Favre. So
with 4, yeah, they did. Right. But hell, Bart Starr was 15. But yeah, when they won the first Super Bowls, right?
Yeah, man. So hey, that's something to consider. We're 12.
Yeah,
we need to unretire the number 12
team.
Tua, you need to wear.
You need to wear that number exactly. Tua needs to change his goddamn number.
The 12, yeah.
The 12. I'm mad at Marino now. I finally got something to be mad at Marino about.
He didn't wear 12.
Right. God damn it.
Man. So anyway,
oh man,
this was a good episode, man. This was a good episode.
I know I got a lot of noise in the background. Forgive me.
That's all good, man.
All right.
You good, man. You good, bro.
Yep.
So anyway,
yeah, man. Go ahead. My bad.
No, you.
Well, we're gonna get it together, Shay. We're gonna put it together, a committee. We're gonna call it the number 12 committee, and we're gonna petition every quarterback that the Dolphins have. I don't care if it's the same at the same time. Skylar Thompson's getting number 12.
Mm-hmm.
Mike White's getting number 12. Every quarterback is wearing number 12. I don't care. They're all on the same roster. Goddamn
Yeah, 12.
it.
We need to make a new change,
Right. Make a new change.
or put a number 12 patch
A 12. Yeah, you can do that.
with a
A
12
12
patch.
patch.
Yeah. So anyway, what we you got any final thoughts before we wrap this bad boy up, man? Another successful
No,
show.
man. I enjoyed it.
Thank you for my man TD Phins Talk for blessing
Thanks,
us with,
TD.
with some of his time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So with that being said, man,
Appreciate it.
fins up no matter what, and we out this biatch.
Yep. Fins up.
Fins up. I gotta change brands now. Damn it.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no outro on this.
There we go. Sorry, we're closed.
That's for our
Cool.
good buddies at the Buffalo
At the Buffalo
Yeah.
Buffalo bar.
Yes, your window is closed. Peace.
When